What's it mean for you guys to go into the break on such a high note like tonight?
Well, in the overall scheme of things, it means that when we're coming coming out of the break, we probably will be right there in a playoff position. That's what it means. I mean, we're worried, you lose a couple games and you have 8 days off. Teams are going to start to play, and then they're going to gain points, and there'll be catch-up. So it's a good way to go.
Bruce, the job of Nick Seeler on the shift before your goal?
Unbelievable. I mean, and that word is used loosely a lot of times, but I mean, he had 3 blocks right in a row, laying out his body. And once you start laying out your body like that, then Foligno had a block in the same shift, then you know that the team is committed and you got a good chance of winning that night. And that's the way I felt after that shift.
So it had to be incredibly gratifying when you score right after it.
Really, really gratifying. And the guys deserved it because, I mean, for doing, when you, even on Charlie's goal, we're not talking about Charlie's goal, are we? I mean, there was so many good things done on the goal that we've been practicing too, coming off of the blocks, that it was really enlightening. It was fun to watch.
How about the play of Eric Staal?
Eric Staal was great, but he's no buts. But I mean, he's reminding me of this time last year, is when he started to go and find his legs. I mean, it's a great time that the boys deserve a break, but you certainly don't like. You wish you could keep playing if you're going to play like that. Like, I mean, I thought the last 14 minutes, I don't know if they got a shot in the last 14 minutes, but I mean, they defended so well. It was really fun to watch for a coach.
He's one of a few heavy hitters who's been contributing lately, Staal. I mean, the big boys are coming to play. How much are you going to need that coming up?
Well, we're going to need it because every team needs the big boys to play. So, when the big boys play well, we can come play with anybody. And that means you've got 3 and 4 lines going after them. And if we get, contributions on the power play, then that's even better.
Is it turning a corner with the 2 goals tonight?
Well, time will tell. I mean, anybody can do anything once, is what I always say.
Do you find it comical when a guy like Zadorov tries to get in Staal's head, who's been in the league forever?
Yeah. But that's what he's trying to do, and Staal's too smart for that, so that's good.
You're 5-on-3. We used to go seasons without seeing 2 5-on-3 goals in a season. To see 2 tonight in a game.
When was the last time we had a 5-on? I mean, we haven't had too many of those things. But I mean, there were easy calls. Like, I mean, glove in the face-off and hitting and shooting it over the glass. So it wasn't like it was chintzy calls by the refereeing or anything.
It looked like Brad Hunt found his game in the 3rd period after a very tough first 2 periods.
He struggled early on. I just told Paul on the phone, I said, but in the 3rd, he looked more at home. He was making some pretty nice plays, and that's what we got him for. I mean, let's understand he hasn't played since January 3rd, and then let's also say he's played 13 games, and he played the same kind of games last year. So, I mean, we got to get him into, hockey playing shape. And I know he keeps himself in good shape. I'm not saying that. But, I mean, he's going to need a few games under his belt.
What is it going to be like after the break? 14 games in 26 days, back-to-back to start things off against a team that's already played?
Well, good thing the travel's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be difficult. I mean, we've got a really tough schedule. And then there's one point in there where we're playing all the heavy hitters, I mean, so it's 7 games in a row, either Tampa, San Jose, Washington. There's a lot of good teams we're playing in there.
It's a good thing you play the good teams well.
Yes, it is. All right, thank you.